How's everybody? I'm live. Going on live always makes me so stressed, but I want to show you guys all of my spreads for January. Thank you very much for joining. I'm not sure if everybody will get to join because it's now 6 o'clock at night in Tokyo. Not sure what time it is where you are, but thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to give you a flip through of my journal. This is my Hobonichi A6 journal, and I have been journaling daily since the start of the year. So today I'm just really excited to show you the pages that I have. If you want to see how I made some of the spreads, the videos are of course already in my channel. If you click the playlist journals, you'll find all of them there. Hi, thank you so much for joining, and let's get started. So this is my planner, and this is the cover. These are the covers that I did, I think, at the end of December. Oh, that's so cool. So I hope that this inspires you to write on your Hobonichi today. Thank you very much for your chat. So the chat is live as well, so you can just type in and chat with everybody. Anyway, these are the covers that I designed early in December. This is what my mood tracker looks like now. It's a very simple mood tracker that I designed just by highlighting the months of the year, putting a little washi tape over here, and putting an index of my moods for the entire year. So looking at it now, it looks like I've been mostly happy on most days last month, and that's pretty good. The video isn't clear for me. I'm streaming it on HD, so please make sure that you choose HD on your end. Is it laggy? Is the video okay now? I'm not sure what else to fix in the setting on OBS, to be honest. The video is good. Okay, we can continue. I'm so sorry about that. So next, I am going to give you a an overview of what I did here. I don't know if you can see the shadow, but this used to be a very ambitious habit tracker where I would track 10 habits for every day of the year. I quit that because I failed miserably in tracking those habits. So I covered that with a small collage here that says gratitude log, and on every day I just put something that I'm grateful for that day, so that instead of tracking 10 habits for every day, I would just have a gratitude log of what I'm grateful for every day of the year. Hopefully I get it filled out, and it's easier to fill out this way rather than tracking 10 habits. So that's what I did. This is what my monthlies look like. This is what I've done in December. And this is January when I did the blue winter theme. And this is now February. This was my video last week if you want to watch it. And now on to the exciting part that I really want to show you, the daily pages. So this is when I tried vintage collaging on the Hobonichi cover, and I really liked it. God, I'm so nervous. This is my January monthly overview, and this is how I filled out my New Year page. So these stickers are from the washi tape shop, and on the left side of the page I just listed some of the things that I had to do that day. I also used some of the stamps that I got from the Hobonichi store. And this is the second day of the year. Oh, thank you so much. So I tried to make it green themed for the second and third day of the year, so I just put some stickers here. I put a washi tape on top, and I put the weather, and it was a sunny day, so I put a sun stamp over there. I usually put a border here just to make it look more put together, I guess. And then I put some stickers. So these stickers are gifted to me by my pen pal, so thank you very much. This day I cooked pasta that was really bad, but my husband selected. And here is a memo pad that I used. So this is my first time using Hobonichi, and I was really scared to mess up the pages because I'm not sure how to write on the Tomoe River paper just yet. So in the first few pages you'll see me use some memo pads, just like what I did here with this avocado memo pad. It's really cute. And yeah, so this day I just went stationery shopping for the New Year's for my Patreons and for my shop. On to the 4th and 5th day of January. I really like these spreads. The left side is pink, the right side is purple. So on this day, it was me day. I just rested at home because I was tired from the shopping that we did the day before. And yeah, I just put a cute sticker here so that I could remember. Wait, what was I? Like I was jokingly singing a lullaby to my husband and he fell into a deep sleep unexpectedly. So I wanted to remember that moment. So I put the sticker here. And then on Thursday, I went to Starbucks in Tokyo Skytree and met some of our relatives who came and visited. And I had white chocolate mocha. And they also gave me some snacks from the Philippines. So to design this, I just put again a couple of sticky notes and some stickers. I also still put the weather stamp and the date. So I think I did that consistently for every day. And then here at the bottom part, I would just highlight the days that are covered on this spreads, if that makes sense. So January 6th, I was pleasantly surprised that Harry Potter movies are on Netflix, and I made this spread with just a sticker and my Harry Potter memo pad that I got from Stationery Pal. It was my reward after hours of filming videos. And January 7th, it was really sunny and it wasn't that cold. It was 8 degrees, so I just ran some errands with my husband. We went to the dentist. I had my ortho checkup and my husband cooked Filipino food. And then at night, we watched Glass Onion. I really recommend that movie. And then I just put a quote from the movie that I liked here with washi tape and a popcorn sticker. Okay, next, January 8th, we watched Avatar. I think this is the last day that I used a memo pad to write on. It's terrible because the Tomoe River paper is really great, so I wanted to stop using memo pads just because I was so scared of messing it up. So this is the last time that I did that. This was the day when we watched Avatar, and I really recommend it. It's one of my favorite movies now. We watched it on 3D as well, and everything just looked so great. And Monday, the 9th was, yeah, I really loved it too. So Monday the 9th was the day before I go back to school. I'm a teacher, by the way, if you don't know that. And so I just put a list here of the things that I had to do because this is the last day of my winter break. And then I put a coffee washi tape. This I think is from the washi tape shop. And I guess I only started liking journaling from the 10th from the 10th onwards, because this is when I really appreciated the paper. So one of my first struggles was smudging. So what I did was I would divide the page into two. So I would list all of the things that I have to do on this page, and then the right side of the page is for memory keeping. So yeah, it was so scary to directly put ink to paper, but it was worth it, and I was pleasantly surprised by how much ink this kind of paper can handle considering how thin it is. So The 10th was the first day I go back to school, and I go to a new school this year, so I was really excited. We watched the menu. My husband took me to the train station on my first day, although it was freezing cold. Hello, thank you very much for joining. And then I just put a sticker. This is from the washi tape shop to, why did I put that? Oh yeah, so on the way to the school there was this really beautiful park that I passed by, and I wanted to remember that, so I just put this sticker here. And then we also bought a new pot in order to pour coffee better, and that's why I put the coffee stickers over here. By the way, I love Morgan Drinks Coffee here on YouTube. The Wednesday, the next day, I put these stickers from the washi tape shop. Today is my first English club day with the kids who grew up abroad and spoke really good English. We played Twister and Guess Who, and in that afternoon I felt like a kid too. So I usually put like a dash for memos, a check for things that I've done for the day, and a heart for things that I'm grateful for that day. So again, I was grateful for my husband picking me up from the train station and waiting for my physical therapy to finish. And let's move on to the next day. So I also kept the borders, I think, for all of the days, because it just makes it look better for me. And then I highlighted the days and the dates over here. Next, the 12th, so I did the same thing here. My partner teacher was absent because he got the flu, but he's okay now. Dino went to Shibuya to buy shoes, but he has really big feet and he couldn't find his size. So I met him there. But it was so great. We sat by the road, we ate sandwiches, and we finished a can of beer before going home. We really enjoyed people watching because there are so many tourists in Shibuya right now, and I really like that my school is just 15 minutes away from Shibuya and Harajuku, so we can just hang out there whenever after school. And that's what we did the next day. We didn't go to Shibuya then. We went to Harajuku and Omotesando. We had pizza, which was really great. The pizza was just full of cheese. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that story that I posted. Thank you so much. And I'm just gonna breathe because I'm so nervous. What did we do here? We finally got shoes for my husband. His size was available at Skechers, so he was really happy about that. We got milk tea. There was this really great Taiwanese milk tea shop at Harajuku that we really like. They have the best sugar, brown sugar boba. Like, oh, so yummy. I want to drink that now. And that's it for Friday the 13th. So it's pink and purple once again. For the next page, it was Saturday. This particular weekend was spent just packing Patreon rewards and orders. So here, any tips on how to journal daily? I guess one good tip for me that worked is I just allotted the left side for tasks that need to be accomplished and the right side for memory keeping. So I think dividing the page for me worked because the page suddenly wasn't so intimidating anymore. So I like that, and having that division works for me in terms of organization because I use this every day. So the left side I use to keep track of the tasks that I have to finish, and then at the end of the day I can fill in the right page to recall some memories, things that I'm grateful for, etc., etc. Thank you very much, Yvette, for your question. So yeah, for this weekend it was really busy. I had a dentist appointment in the morning, and then the entire day was just packing orders. By the way, thank you very much for those who support me on Patreon and those who make purchases on my shop. You don't really have to, like, just you being here and watching is enough for me. I always say that, but thank you so much for your support. So yeah, on this particular day, I ended the day with a Korean bath mitt exfoliation and a really long bath. And then that's it, I think. Yeah. So these stickers are from AliExpress. And then this one is from a sticker book and collaging book that I recently got. Let's go to the next page. So this is one of my favorite spreads because of the stickers that I used. These are from the washi tape shop, I think autumn release. And on this day, what did I do? It's just a bunch of errands that I had to do. I went to the post office to deliver the orders that we packed the day before, and we mailed all of the orders and rewards for the month so that they would get delivered before the month ends. So yeah, it didn't snow on this day despite the forecast, and we're starting to get frustrated because we really want to see snow at least for one day. So this day I just spent the day trying to book flights for Sapporo, but it was a bit late and the flights and the hotel stays are a bit expensive, so we didn't get to do that. But it was nice to daydream about a winter wonderland vacation on this day. On Tuesday, so instead of putting the days and the temperature on top, I did that on the left side because this was just an empty space. And then this was a not so great day for me because I had so much tasks, and I scheduled apartment cleaning right after I had a full day of work, and I just ended up being frustrated. So that's why I cried on this day, and I put a red mark here on the calendar. And on the 18th, oh, I really like this. So one of my grade 4 students gave me this Pikachu drawing as soon as I entered the classroom, and it was a really sweet moment because I've just started teaching there this year. So it was really sweet, and I wanted to keep this and to always have this with me, so I just pasted this on my journal. And then I made a list here at the bottom. The 19th was when it was a big day. It was open school. Open school is really scary for teachers because it's when parents come essentially to watch their kids and watch the classes, but it turns out into this huge big thing because we always have to dress up, everything has to be almost perfect, and I was really nervous. Like it says here, almost had a panic attack in the morning, but the open school observations went really well. The kids were so genki, they were so energetic, and they loved their parents being there watching the classes. And yeah, my favorite part was that moment when one of the dads approached me after class and said, "It was great, thank you so much." He was just smiling the entire time while watching the class, so it was really great to have him there in the audience outside the classroom. So yeah, the 20th is, so it's basically the same pattern. This day my husband cooked one of my favorite Filipino food, so I just put a sticker. He's a teddy bear here with the groceries and the veggies, and it was his first time cooking this, and it turned out really good as well. So yeah, here this is one of the things that I liked that I've done in the planner for this month. These stickers are available from my shop, but this little doodle, I'm really proud of this. The window doodle is mine. So I just put the stickers together in a way that the girl looks like she's working on a desk, and there's light and there's a clock, so it all turned out really nice. This was the day that I finished the winter-themed pen pal video. I was just on my desk the whole day, finishing the filming and finishing the editing on the same day, and I was really proud when I got that done. So if you haven't watched that video, please check it out. The 22nd was Chinese New Year. It was really exciting because there was a huge celebration at Chinatown in Yokohama, and we took the train there, and it was really nice. I met a couple of my friends here in Tokyo. We had brunch, and then we walked to Chinatown, and I ate one of my favorite Chinese desserts, buchi, and went back to the park. We had a couple of beers, and we watched the sunset at this tower that had the fastest elevator in all of Japan. So it was really nice, although it was incredibly cold at night when we were on our way home. And the day after that was a very tiring day because it was the day when I was just finishing all of the documents that I need to renew my visa here in Japan. So we went to City Hall right after school to get our tax documents, so we always have to show proof that our taxes are paid. And it's one of the things that the immigration considers when we renew our visa. So that's why I just put some stickers here for us running errands. And this sticker is from the washi tape shop. Tuesday was still about my visa. So I had to get a photo ID taken in one of the photo booths at the mall near the house. And it was really cold too. It dropped to -5, but again, it did not snow, unfortunately. And I looked really chubby on my ID photo, which is really funny. I gained a little bit of weight over the winter because I stopped swimming. It was just too cold to do that. We also stopped playing frisbee because, again, it was too cold. It is so cold lately. I'm just really hoping for warmer weather and just cherry blossoms. So, yeah. And then on the 25th, I finally got it done. I went to the immigration office and I submitted all of my visa requirements. So you can see the entire day was just packed with tasks that I had to do. Yeah, so this sticker is from AliExpress, I think. It's gonna be linked in the description down below. So I was number 470 at the immigration office, and I started there at 1 p.m. and finished after 2.5 hours. And I had a friend, and that was considered fast. I had a friend who went recently and spent almost 4 hours there, so I was still lucky to finish early. And then the next day, I just put this cute anime sticker. My husband went to a work party and won the raffle, and we were so excited to open the gift because it was wrapped, so we didn't know what it was at first. He waited until he got home to open the present. We were so excited, and we both laughed so hard when we saw that the present or the raffle prize was just 2 white towels from the hotel. They are really good towels though. Like, they're the softest towels I've ever used, so I'm not complaining. I watched What a Girl Wants, and it took me back to when I was just a girl when I watched it. I liked seeing Mr. Darcy once again. I checked here. I checked some exams at school, and I used a postcard as a pencil board. So I have a pencil board here that is Animal Crossing themed. But whenever I use this, it's slippery and the pen ink tends to smudge. So I found that it's better to just use a postcard for that. And that's what I did. As you can see, there are some writings at the back of the postcard. Also, a tip that I will definitely recommend if you're using Hobonichi is to have some of these, just any random paper sheets, so that, for example, when you're done writing the page but you're not sure if it's already dry, I just do this. Okay, and then start working on the next page. I don't have the patience to wait for pages to dry before moving on to the next page, so that solution really worked for me. And I just keep these over here at the back and use and I use the pencil board merely as a bookmark now. So yeah, so going back, this is Friday. Again, unfortunately no snow day, and instead of putting one sticker, I just put a bunch of them and just added arrows and some notes. And I think I'm gonna do this for days that are not so filled and didn't have like one significant moment. And here is Saturday the 28th. The highlight of the day was when we went to McDonald's for breakfast. We don't often do that, but we used to do that a lot when I was living in Manila. And we just, oh, this is very cute. What journal is this? This is the Hobonichi journal in the size A6. Yeah. So just answer the question in the chat very quickly. So going back, yeah, McDonald's breakfast. I know it's not that special, but we don't usually eat at McDonald's because we usually eat Japanese food or Filipino food here at home. So it was special, and I wanted to remember that, so I just put some dessert stickers here. You'll find the dessert stickers in my shop. And then here we stayed at home because again it was a cold day, and I just filmed my February plan with me, which was green themed. It's already uploaded if you want to check it out. And oh, we started watching The Last of Us. It's so good, and it is my favorite spread for this entire month. Like, it's just really simple. I just put a gray border, a washi tape on top, the weather on the left side, and this one is from a sticker book that I got called Things to Cut and Collage on Amazon, and it worked perfectly with the theme of The Last of Us, and I absolutely recommend it. Even if you didn't play the game, it's great. The cinematography and the storytelling is just really great, and I like that Bella Ramsey's there because I really loved her as Lyanna Mormont on Game of Thrones, although I'm not even going to talk about how Game of Thrones ended, but I really recommend The Last of Us. I feel like I'm talking too fast. Have to breathe. Anyway, yeah, really recommend. And now we're on to the last day of the month, Tuesday the 31st. So I did the same thing that I did here. I just put a bunch of stickers. These are from Stationery Pal, and I just put a sticker and a short memo of what the sticker is about, and that's it. So this is how I journaled for every day of the year since the 1st up to the 31st. Yeah. So my tips would be to just do your own thing, but if you are using Hobonichi and you want to have some ideas on how to organize your spreads for your dailies, then thank you very much for hanging out with me today. It was a very messy stream, I know. I'm sorry about the echo at the start, but I hope that I'll see you guys in the next live video. I don't often talk in my videos, but thank you for hanging out. Hi, I'm here. Thank you. I read your chat. Hello, Amina. Yeah, so thank you very much for hanging out, and we're done. So a bonus, I guess, is this February. So this is something that I haven't uploaded yet, although I did film this. It's just a simple collage that I did, and I'll give you a sneak peek of my February page. This is just the first page. So this is how I usually fill it out at first, so it's not overwhelming. I make the border, and then I write the weather and the temperature at the top, the lowest and the highest point of the day. And then here on the left side is when I just make a random list of things that I have to do, things that I'm grateful for, something that I have to remember, a note to myself, anything. So just a running list of random things. And the right side is usually left blank for memory keeping, which I have yet to do. So yeah. So I don't fill in my journal every day. I usually give myself a few days and then do a journal catch up with tea and coffee maybe once or twice a week so that I could catch up on the memory keeping part of the day. But I used to feel really pressured to do it, but now I just look forward to longer journaling hours when I have to catch up on these. Yeah. So this is how I keep my Hobonichi A6 planner for as a functional planner as well as for memory keeping. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye! Thank you!